Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Breaking news in the NFL today. The Seattle Seahawks, defending Super Bowl champions, trade wide receiver Percy Harvin to the New York Jets for a conditional mid-round draft pick. Doesn't make any sense why Seattle would trade a dominant player like a Percy Harvin. The only thing you can think of is it's one of the three things. It's either one, he's a cancer in the locker room, two, it's a salary dump, or three, his history of injury. He missed all but one game last year with injury. He was hurt this week. He missed the last two practices, they said. And then he's questionable for the game on Sunday, so I don't know if they just get tired of dealing with it. And with the pay he's getting, it's pretty high, high salary player, and they decided to dump him. But the Jets took him. I mean, obviously the Jets played on Thursday night, so they don't have to worry about him being questionable this week. What's it do for the Jets offense? I mean, if they really want to right place for him and get the ball to him, which I think Geno Smith can do. A couple, little short passes, maybe some end arounds, wildcat type stuff. He could be a very explosive player when he's healthy, when he's on the field. We'll see what happens with that trade. All right, into the picks. Obviously, we know what happened last night with New England and the Jets. 27-25, New England, I believe the score was. I don't have it written down in front of me. Patriots blocked a field goal at the end to win the game. Does that showing save Rex Ryan's job? I don't know. I honestly don't think it will. I think before the season's over with, he will be gone. The first 2 years he was with the Jets, they were in the AFC Championship game. In the 4 years since, the winning percentage is like a 420. So I don't think that's going to save his job. I think the loss, them going to 1-6, is going to really hurt him. All right, moving on. We got the 3 1-1 AFC North leading Cincinnati Bengals at the AFC South leading 4-2 Indianapolis Colts. Colts are favored by 3.5. I got Colts winning that, and I'll give Cincinnati the points. Obviously, the tie last week. They can run the score if they need to, or they can run right there with Andrew Luck, Andy Dalton, and with A.J. Green and that whole Cincinnati Bengals offense. They looked pretty good last week at 37 all tie. Next, we have the 2-4 Tennessee Titans at the 1-5 Washington Redskins. Redskins are favored by 5. I'm taking Titans to win this. The Redskins aren't looking good at all. Deshaun Jackson's very inconsistent. Alfred Morris has had a couple games with some yardage. That's about it. Kirk Cousins isn't doing much. RG3's out. It's just a train wreck right now in Washington. I don't know how they're going to turn that around, but I got Tennessee winning that. We have the 2-3 Miami Dolphins at the 3-3 Chicago Bears. Bears are favored by 3.5. I got Bears winning that. We get the 3-2 Cleveland Browns, surprising 3-2 Cleveland Browns at the 0-6 Jaguars. Cleveland is favored by 6. I got Cleveland winning that. Brian Hoyer is, he's doing all right. He's not turning the ball over, and no Johnny Football as of yet. As long as they keep winning and they keep above 500, I don't think we will see Johnny Football. Next, we have the 3-2-1 NFC South leading Carolina Panthers at the 4-2 Green Bay Packers. Green Bay's favored by 7. I got Green Bay winning that, and I got Carolina with the points. I think, again, that tie last week, run and shoot type offense, that Carolina and Cam Newton running, I think that they can put points on the board. I think they can hang with Aaron Rodgers. Again, this tie is kind of, a tie is better than a loss, but it's not as good as a win. I don't like the idea of a tie like that. I know several years ago the rule used to be first score in overtime win the game. I wish they'd go back to that. I get why they don't like the game, just the other team not getting the chance to have the ball. But if your defense stops them, they can't kick a field goal. I mean, it's plain and simple. But it is what it is. It's, we've had a couple of years in a row now. We've had ties in football. Just not a big fan of it. We have the 2-4 disappointing Atlanta Falcons at the 4-2 Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore's favored by 7. Big shock what Baltimore's doing this year without Ray Rice. I'm actually impressed that they're 4-2. Flacco's playing some good ball there in Baltimore. Falcons, wow, what a train wreck that is right now. You would think with Matt Ryan and Julio Jones and Roddy White and Steven Jackson, that the team would do something on offense. They got the pieces there, but they're not doing much. Roddy White's been hurt. Steven Jackson's over the hill. Julio Jones and Matt Ryan, and this is not clicking right now. So we got Baltimore winning that. Next we have the 2-4 Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota's who we thought they were without Adrian Peterson, 2-4. Versus the 3-3 Buffalo Bills. Surprise 3-3 Buffalo Bills. Buffalo's favored by 4.5 at home. I got Buffalo winning that. I'm giving Minnesota the points. I look at it being a field goal type game. I don't see Buffalo blowing them out. I can't see Minnesota winning. And we have the 2-3 New Orleans Saints at the 4-2 North NFC North leading Detroit Lions. Detroit's favored by 3.5 at home. The Saints, I'm giving them the points on this. Detroit winning and giving the Saints the points. So I just don't know what's going on with Drew Brees this year. He doesn't seem like himself. That whole offense isn't really clicking. I mean, they're under 500. It's not normal for a New Orleans Saints, Sean Payton type team. This time will tell if that team can get on the ball and start rolling and win them. But I got Detroit winning this. 5-1 AFC West leading the San Diego Chargers are at home at the 4-1 Kansas City Chiefs. San Diego's favored by 4 at home. Obviously, this is a big division game. Obviously, both teams are looking good. This could be one of the matchups during the season that decides the division winner in the AFC West. Both teams looking good. Kansas City, after that stomping on Monday Night Football against Tampa Bay, or against New England, excuse me. San Diego, Philip Rivers has looked good all year. I know Alex Smith basically just plays safe football. He doesn't do anything spectacular. He just hangs on to the ball and makes plays. So I got Chargers winning that. I got the 3-3 New York Giants, excuse me. Wow, having trouble tonight with that one. 3-3 New York Giants at the 5-1 NFC East leading, or tied Phillies, 5-1 NFC East Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys favored by 8 at Jerry's Palace in Dallas. Dallas this year is looking good. I mean, I know after week 1, as bad as Romo looked, and he was hurt all preseason, got hurt last year, they were like, playoffs? There was no shot of them making the playoffs. Now, 5-1, winning 5 straight, they look like a playoff team. Unfortunately, I think the winning streak is not going to last forever. Romo is not that kind of quarterback. He is a average, mediocre quarterback at the best. Defense last year, Dallas Cowboys had the 3rd worst all-time defense last year. They gave up 6.1 yards per play. So when you're giving up over 6 yards a play, no wonder your defense is horrible. Want to hear your shocking news on that one? They're giving up 6.1 yards a play this year too. Last year they were 8-8, right now they're 5-1. The difference is DeMarco Murray. DeMarco Murray, 6 straight 100-yard games. Only the 2nd running back ever in the history of football to have 6 straight 100-yard games to start the season. The other one, Hall of Fame Jim Brown. So DeMarco Murray's on just a killer streak right now. Everything's clicking with the offensive line, and Romo's protecting the ball now, unlike he did in the first game. That offense looks unstoppable right now. We'll see what happens, but the fact that the defense is giving up the same amount of yards, but here's the clincher in that: they're giving the defense is giving the other team's offense 12 less plays a game. That's up to 2 drives. That's 2 scores basically that the defense is not giving up point-wise so they did last year. DeMarco Murray, that's why. He's running the clock. I mean, Romo's managing the clock. So we'll see if the record keeps or the defense blows up soon. But I actually got Dallas winning this. It's a very critical division game. Obviously Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants, big rivals, division rivals. So I got Dallas winning. We got the Arizona Cardinals 4-1, NFC West leading versus the 0-5 Oakland Raiders. Arizona's favored by 4. Not much to say in this. Carson Palmer has been playing. Drew Stanton did a good job while he was off. Surprising for the Arizona to beat such a good record. Horrible as the Oakland Raiders are, it's just getting worse for them. We have the 3-3 Houston Texans at the 3-3 Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh's favored by 3.5. I'm actually taking the Houston Texans to win this with J.J. Watt. He's playing great defense right now. So I just look at that. Houston defense is actually really good right now. I just see them, matching up pretty good against the Steelers. We have the 3-2 Seattle Seahawks at the 1-4 St. Louis Rams. Seahawks favored by 7. Obviously, they just traded Percy Harvin, but he was questionable for the game, so it's not like he was going to make a big difference in that. That Rams offense, I don't know. I mean, Austin Davis is being all right as a quarterback. I know his completion percentage is pretty good. It's like 68, 70%. He's not really making a lot of mistakes. It's just that defense cannot stop anybody. You've seen Janoris Jenkins last week and just how he got burned bad for an 80-yard touchdown. They had a 14-0 lead and they blew it. So we'll see what happens. They're able to beat Seattle, but I don't think they will. I think Seattle's going to win this. Russell Wilson's going to run all over them. Marshawn Lynch is going to just have a monster game. And then Sunday Night Football, we have the 4-2 San Francisco 49ers at the 4-1 Denver Broncos. Denver's favored by 7 at home. It's hard to go against Peyton Manning at home. Peyton Manning at home. Denver win. That's all you got to say. He will pass Brett Favre for the all-time touchdown record here. So Peyton Manning, not only is he going to win the game and go 5-1, he's going to be the all-time leading touchdown passer in the history of the NFL. So congratulations to him if he gets that record this week. That wraps up Week 7. Hopefully Week 8 will be a little smooth, put it all in one video, get it up pretty early. Enjoy the football this weekend. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, by the way, look forward to the Major League Baseball World Series preview video coming up. World Series starts on Tuesday, so I'll get that around and get it up pretty quick. Got a lot of interesting things I want to talk about with that. Obviously, big Royals fan. If you've seen the other video I did, I think it's going to be a pretty good matchup. Kansas City Royals versus the San Francisco Giants. World Series 2014. First time Kansas City's been in the World Series since 1985. It's going to be San Francisco's 3rd World Series in 5 years. So look forward to that video. Enjoy the football this weekend, and thanks for watching. Have a great night.